I'm Erin, and this is my story of growing a backyard garden in the city.
You know, they say on here, how to grow broccoli, plant in full sun. Yeah, well, what they don't tell you is that broccoli can bolt.
I'm no expert. I don't know everything about gardening, and that's what's going to be fun about this.
So I'm harvesting all my beans today, my beans and my peas, and I'm really happy with the way they turned out. The poles worked out great. They're climbing so nicely on their own. You know, I never know what's really going to work out here, but this is one of the successes of the garden. I tried to mix it up a bit this year, and I grew green and purple beans and green and purple snow peas. Beans are a cool crop, so it's really important to pick them before it gets really too hot. Look at the size of that. Wow, I didn't expect these beans to get this big. These have got to be like 10 inches long. Now that's a sexy vegetable.
I'm not too sure about the broccoli. Again, it seems like broccoli is always kind of a struggle for me.
Well, this is crazy bolting action. Bolting is when the weather gets too warm and it makes the broccoli warm and it bolts. It shoots upward, tall, and flowers instead of staying low. A couple of our other broccoli plants are doing okay. Like if you can look right down in here, this is a nice little head of broccoli starting. I'm hoping it's gonna get about 10 times that size. But I'm also kind of wondering, like, why did some of them work and some of them didn't work? I tried to save it by putting mulch down this year, thinking maybe the ground's getting too hot, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It's a little bit scattered. Obviously, I need to brush up on my broccoli skills. This isn't really working out exactly how I planned. Who knows? I shouldn't speak too soon. Maybe these guys will turn out beautifully, but from what I can tell so far, this isn't working out for me. Here, let's figure out what's going on. Yet again, I'm pissed off because it didn't freaking work. It's bolting and it's crap. This little guy kind of made it, but I think I need to pick him like now because it's gonna follow what these guys did. I'm like, that's it. Yeah, see ya. No more broccoli. I'm ripping this shit out and we are planting something else. Get lost. It's halfway through the growing season. I don't know if I plant something else if it's gonna really work. I might try some potatoes today. It might be too late to start them. I have no idea. I've also never grown potatoes before, but we're gonna try. I'm just taking this mulch up because I don't want to work it back into the sand. Okay, good enough. So now, I'm just gonna move this irrigation hose a little bit out of the way while I'm returning the dirt, and then I can lay it back down again. This helps to turn the soil, aerate it a little bit. Yeah, this tool reminds me of my grandfather a little bit. I mean, he used this for, I don't know, looks like 100 years, but probably 30 years. They rusted a bit, but they're still good. They work, they do the trick. It's hard work, I tell you. I'm so sweaty right now. And that's why the broccoli didn't work. It's just so freaking hot. This is some of that great triple mix we got earlier in the season. So I'm gonna turn this into the new plot here, just in case that broccoli's depleted any of the nutrients from the soil. Whew. There's nothing like when dirt sticks to sweat on your head. It's very glamorous. So they say one of the best things to do after broccoli is root vegetables. So potatoes are probably gonna be good. So you don't wanna plant the same thing in the soil again because it just won't have those nutrients, and it also could lead to the same pests or any of the problems that you had with that crop. So we're gonna try to plant these with the little eyes that are starting to grow pointing upward. But it has to be an organic potato because they don't have all the pesticides in them. If you try to use those, they just won't grow. And we're gonna see if anything happens. But I'm gonna plant these little pieces probably about 4 inches deep and maybe like 10 inches apart. And we'll see if that works. This one looks like it's already starting to grow nicely. And don't forget to put the eyes up. Okay. Good luck, buddy. Make me some potatoes. I wonder if there's other kinds of animals that will be enticed into my garden because of these potatoes. Good. Yay. Ugh. Dirt, sweat. Well, here's my little reward. It's such a hot day. I'm gonna eat my broccoli, have a beer. It's really good.